Kristen, thank you. Breaking news in Manchester, England this morning. Authorities have arrested now 3 more people suspected of being linked to the concert bombing.
All of this in addition to the 23-year-old who was arrested yesterday. Officials releasing now the picture of the man that they are calling the suicide bomber, 22-year-old Salman Abedi. Now, he was born in Britain after his parents, though, came from Libya. Authorities believe that Abedi trained with ISIS in Syria and Libya. Back in the United States, intelligence officials are pushing for action to be taken to fight terrorism.
The threat is real. It is not going away and needs significant attention to do everything we can to protect our people from these kinds of attacks.
22 people were killed when the bomb went off outside the Ariana Grande concert. All families have been contacted, but their names will not be officially released until the autopsies are completed. The terror threat, though, in Britain is now at critical. That is the highest level there is. Security expert Christopher Hinn joining us now to talk more about this. Chris, I got to ask you this. A guy comes back from Syria. We believe now that he was training with ISIS. We only know about this right now. Is this a failure of British intelligence? Is it a failure of immigration policies? Security efforts around the arena? What?
Good morning, Bob. I believe this is a failure of not the intelligence, but I think there's what I've just been reading. There's 850 in Manchester that traveled to Syria and to Iraq to jihadist training in the last year. So there is a failure in immigration, and I think in background checks, and that's part of the problem. I believe these people live freely and they're given a lot of liberty, and they're not looked at very closely as we would here.
Do you think it's going to ignite even more the controversy, the discussion of tightening up immigration policies?
Absolutely, and I think in Europe it's been problematic since open borders.
Okay, talk to me about the security, because it's looking more and more like this was a really well thought out attack. A number of people seem to be involved in this. They've got it at a critical level. Should we be expecting an imminent attack? It seems like with this much effort going into it, a one-off attack isn't likely.
Well, I'm going to say something probably off the ordinary. I believe this attack was coordinated with the visit with President Trump to the Middle East.
To make a statement.
And I think is also, yes, and I also believe this whole thing was designed to be a certain time. If you look at the security, the entry of the young man, he probably had a backpack on or a vest. He got in at the end where security in most of those events and venues relaxes, and the doors were open for people to exit, and that's when he made his attack. Exactly,
because you don't screen people when the concert is over, and he got into one of those perimeter areas, which again is textbook ISIS training.
Correct, and you can get into those venues anytime. At the end, nobody really cares. It's over.
Okay, Chris, I got so much I want to ask you, but we're out of time. So I do appreciate you, and we'll certainly be talking with you in the days to come.
Thank you,
sir.
Bob, for having me.
Okay.